Hello, everybody. Today, what I'm going to do is very simple. Explaining about the hi-fi history, of course, related to Marantz. In 1948, CBS in America came up with a mono LP. I'm sure everyone knows what LP means. Vinyl, black disc. In the 50s, of course, everybody started to listen mono LP at home. Founder of our company, Saul B Marantz, he was a real music lover. At the same time, he was always wanting something really high quality at home. He decided to come up with preamplifier, specially designed for this mono LP came up from CBS. And he came out with this preamplifier, of course, using a tube. And he made statement with this amplifier, the best sounding LP reproduction you can have at home with this unit. Actually, because of this mono LP, a lot of enthusiasts in the world were really become enthusiastic because of the fact the quality of mono LP compared to previous format, which was SP disc, was much, much higher. So finally, they could get really high quality. That's where people started to call this hi-fi, high fidelity. And in such a way, hi-fi started. In a way, founder of our company, Saul B Marantz, and most probably Macintosh with Mr. Gao. Those two are the two kings of hi-fi, I would say. Of course, they are the pioneer. Then, of course, stereo started. Stereo started in 1958. Stereo LP, instead of having just single cutting in the group of LP, they decided to use two corner of V-cut, what we call, left and right grooves, needle going between and picking up both signals. Such a way, stereo LP was designed. Saul B Marantz came out with stereo version of this preamplifier. I believe most of you know most famous Model 7C preamp, together with power amp, stereo, Model 8, and the monoblocks, Model 9s. Because of those three products, he became real king of the amplifier design. What's next? In the 60s, change over from tube technology to transistor happened. Of course, Saul B Marantz came up with preamplifier, Model 7T. T stands for the transistors. And that's the way Saul B Marantz's original product was proceeded. Then this transistor period came. That was the period Saul B Marantz sold the company to the Superscope. And the Superscope hired a lot of very talented analog amplifier designer, like Mr. Bongiorno. He's still one of the best amplifier designer we ever had. And he's the one, he came up with amazing Model 500. Incredible power amp. Can you imagine you could short circuit the output? And of course, sparks came out and still amplifier worked. Incredible amplifier design. And he's the one first really came out with TIM problems, solutions for amplifier. So tube, of course, with Saul B Marantz. Transistors, very talented American design. Marantz was always forefront. End of 70s, Superscope sold company to Philips. And Philips, of course, was working with Sony to come up with compact disc. So Marantz was very lucky. On this changeover from analog to digital, company was associated with digital specialists. As you know, I was also analog specialist. I didn't know anything about digital. But because of the fact I was working in Europe, living in Belgium, very easy to come to Eindhoven where all the development and the top engineer in digital was there. So Marantz engineers, we learned so much from Philips on the digital technology. Irony enough, today, many people think Marantz is CD specialist, but actually we are amplifier specialist. Change over from analog to digital was a tremendous step for us, but we managed it. So hi-fi history started from mono LP, and then stereo, change over from tube to transistor, and then digital. We've been always forefront. Today, we are talking a lot in downloading high quality audio. Some of you already know even DSD download, it's possible. What we have done, we came up with NA11, fantastic high quality server. You can connect anything you want to, and you can even go on the internet, but highest form possible, especially with USB-B connection on the back. For Windows, of course, we need the special drivers. Mac, you don't need. But once you connect through this USB-B, playback DSD file, sound stage, you can come up. It's just amazing. We are recording this in my listening room. Actually, speakers disappears when we listen through this NA11S1 with legendary series. SC7, MA9 monoblocks. Amazing characteristic. Traditional Marantz character, warm sound. At the same time, precision on the sound stages. That's what we believe hi-fi. As you know, music will never die, and Marantz will never die neither. And I hope you understand a little bit of a hi-fi, and hopefully we're going to have another step of educating you in a hi-fi next time. Thank you.